go over some of the basic fundamentals of the bench press, kind of cover the setup of it. It's a lot more involved here than just pushing weight off your chest. My back is actually just as important as my chest is in this movement. You need to maintain some scapular retraction, some lat engagement to keep my scapula kind of retracted and depressed, keep my humerus externally rotated, to keep my glenohumeral, my shoulder joint safe. That scapula slips up or slips forward, it's going to kind of put me into this forward shoulder, this rounding shoulder position. It's not super awesome if I've got a load going into that joint. Essentially, I want to think about pulling this bar apart and bending it at the same time to keep those scapular retractors active, keep my lat on, keep the external rotators within that rotator cuff kind of turned on, keep that humerus nice and safe through this whole range of motion. So I don't ever want to see more than about 45-degree angle in my armpit. As that starts to happen, those elbows start to sneak out, the shoulder starts to roll forward. We start to put a lot of stress on the rotator cuff and on that AC joint in particular. One of the keys here is to be able to extend the arms fully without letting those scapula retract. I don't really care how much, I'm not looking for the greatest range of motion I can get here. I'm looking to keep my back tight while I push through, drive to the chest. Lay back, I want that bar directly above my eyeballs. I'm going to grab this just outside of shoulder width apart. If I'm too wide here, I tend to roll that shoulder, especially on the way down. So I want to get something just outside of shoulder width. I'm going to try to pin my shoulder blades in between me and the bench. I'm going to find that shoulder blade with the bench and then kind of push myself back a little bit, just pinning that shoulder blade down, trying to lock it in place so it doesn't slip up on me. Unrack the bar, let the weight of it kind of stack that joint. Now everything in my shoulder should be nice and tight. I'm going to put that pull on part on the bar, put that bend on the bar, coming straight down to the nipple line, driving straight back up. And again, I don't ever want those shoulder blades to leave the bench. Keeping them locked down, pinching them between me and the bench. Keeping that 45-degree angle in the armpit. Like I said, if my elbows start to sneak out on me, put a lot of load into my shoulder, take it out of the pecs. I want my pecs doing most of this work.